All right, Scott Jennings.
Well, I said on this network at the Republican National Convention that the Republican Party was now the fun party. And lo and behold, I was right. And apparently many pro athletes agree, from the Raiders' Brock Bowers to the Lions' Adarius Smith to the Titans' Calvin Ridley to UFC fighter John Jones to soccer's Christian Pulisic just moments ago. Athletes are doing the Trump dance to celebrate their scores and wins. And why shouldn't they? Trump is back. America is back. And once again,
we don't need to see
it's cool to be a Republican.
No,
Chuck, Julie,
we need to stand
Chuck,
up.
Julie, I invite you to get in on it.
It is true.
We're back, baby. We're back, baby.
It is true that you guys have sex parties that we cannot compete with. You definitely are the much more fun
I can hear the
party.
jealousy in your voice.
Oh, yeah. I want to go to those Matt Gaetz sex parties. You're so right.
It was pretty fun, right, these athletes?
Do you feel like athletes
working with them, and you've encouraged them, but you haven't requested they do so? Now, according to your employee, Miss Washington, so you're telling me these orders came from somebody above, and she said, correct. So what has your investigation gleaned regarding her direct supervisors, the people above her? Have you questioned them, and what have your answers been?
Chairman Perry, we do have an ongoing investigation, and we have questioned other personnel in this chain of command, and we find no information at this point that there was anything beyond her direction to her employees to skip and bypass a home.
So the same employee alleged that the Florida team had already been avoiding Trump voters' homes prior to her work there. Now, these aren't my words. These are the words from a FEMA employee who's claiming that she's being the scapegoat. She said, but I'm just simply executing again what was coming down from my supervisors. How many supervisors does she have? How many people above her before she gets to you?
She is a crew lead, which is the lowest level of supervision.
So there's a lot of people above her, so to speak, in
there
the
are
chain of
several
command.
People. I'd be happy to forward an organizational chart that would show where she sits within the organization.
And your investigation has spoken to certainly the immediate and maybe 2 or 3 steps above that?
We have an ongoing investigation, Chairman Perry, to determine if there was any additional acts that violated our core values of compassion, fairness, integrity, and respect.
Okay, so I get there's an ongoing investigation, but this isn't a law enforcement thing where you can't say, well, we have an investigation, so we can't talk about it. You can talk about this. Does the investigation include her immediate supervisors and several steps above that?
The investigation includes those that were deployed in this particular incident, and we have found no evidence that there is anything beyond this one employee's specific direction.
You found no evidence at this point